Hi, it's Jacquie Fenske here with 360 Alberta, and welcome back. Today, my guest is Lauren Reid, and she is the Executive Director for the volunteer programs, which include Victim Services and Restorative Justice here in Fort Saskatchewan. And this is so appropriate this month, Lauren, because this month is Family Violence Prevention Month. Tell us a little bit about what you do here at the Fort Saskatchewan Detachment with respect to Victim Services.
Sure. So I oversee the Victim Services program here in Fort Saskatchewan. We work alongside the RCMP members here to help victims of crime in our RCMP area, which is Fort Saskatchewan, Lamont, Bruderheim, and Chipman. So we get our referrals directly from the RCMP typically, and essentially, anytime there's a crime and the RCMP member identifies that there's a victim, we get a referral, and our job is to offer support, referrals, and information, as well as ongoing court support for the victims of crime.
And that can take a while, can't it?
It can, yeah. In our justice system right now, some of these cases are taking up to 2 years, so sometimes we're alongside these victims for quite some time.
Now, Family Violence Prevention Month is taking place. Anything planned special that we should know about?
Absolutely. Across the province, there's things going on. We have a set of great partners in Fort Saskatchewan that are helping us, and we help them back and forth. Families First and their Family Violence Prevention Program. Jody over there has been doing great work. They have a beautiful photo display right now in City Hall. You have to check it out. It's talking about victims and survivors of family violence, and it's worth it. But if you go online to the government website or our website, there's events happening across the province.
Now, the government has just increased the funding to victim services. How is that going to affect you here in Fort Saskatchewan?
Right off the bat this year, not too much. We're well funded right now, so we do get a grant from the Victims of Crime money. But for some of those bigger units, like in Edmonton, Red Deer, Calgary, Lethbridge, and Medicine Hat, it's going to open up their funding so then they can provide services that they need to their larger communities. But some of that money is also going to go into some specific Indigenous victim support, as well as court aids. So things like screens and dogs in court that we can use all over the province. So that's exciting.
Crime does not rest. It can take place 24 hours a day. So you are on call 24/7. Is that correct?
Yeah, typically that's part of my job, but I also have a team of advocates. So we have a team of volunteer advocates that I work with. So we do take turns on that, and they do offer a lot of support on that front as well.
I hear you have 7, and you are looking for a few more. How would they apply?
Oh, just they could pop by, they could give me a call. We have application forms and more information that I'd love to email them. There's quite a training and a bit of a process, but once you're all through it, it is very worthwhile.
We've been here today with Lauren Reid, who is in charge of the Victim Services at the RCMP Detachment in Fort Saskatchewan. This is Family Violence Prevention Month, and Lauren is looking for some advocates. So if you've got what it takes to be able to help others, why don't you give her a call and see if you could also become an advocate in helping victims of crime. I'm Jacquie Fenske with 360 Alberta, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.